Hello, everybody. Welcome to our live stream. This is Alma Libre, and I want to introduce myself first of all. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here with us on this live. And to those watching the replay, today live is an introduction to who we are, what this channel is about, and the information we'll be presenting going forward. The opening of my channel and somebody else that is here with us. Somebody else, a little surprise for you guys. And I'm going to introduce you. First of all, I'm going to introduce myself. Who am I and why am I here? And then I'm going to introduce to our little guest that we have this evening. Okay, I'm going to introduce myself. Who am I, where I come from, and why is this topic or this channel important for me? My name is Alma, and I've been known as Alma Libre all this time. I'm pretty sure you have seen me on my videos, giving my opinion, talking on other channels here and there. Let me give you a little bit of introduction. Where do I come from? Why am I here? What is my purpose by opening this channel and being able to talk to you guys? And here I go. I have been in this organization called The Light of the World, La Luz del Mundo, for about 33 years. I was a member. I'm a former member now. And well, I was one of the people that was very into the church. I did my best to behave. I was a member of the choir. And the purpose or the reason why I'm here is because we have a lot of English speaking youth or members of this organization that do not know, they do not speak Spanish, and they don't understand what's going on. And the purpose for our channel is to explain to you the facts, the things that the organization doesn't tell the members.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here today. And we have been talking about going live and having our own channel for a while. We've been working on seeing which was the best way to create our channel. We decided to open a channel, and this channel is gonna be a little bit of it's gonna be more informational, we're gonna bring different information, different documents, a lot of things that I've between me and Alma have obtained. We're going to work together to provide this information to the audience. I've go on this podcast that I give a little bit of information that I go and talk and explain some documents, some information that we bring. I was part of the Light of the World Church, La Luz del Mundo Church, for over 30 years. I was part of the choir. I worked in the different activities that the church had, in the sales, in the construction, and at the later dates for about a little bit over 20 years, I was part of Berea. I worked in all parts of Berea, in production, in the cameras, in producing, editing videos, creating and producing content for Berea and for this organization called La Luz del Mundo, la Iglesia de Pollo, Columna de Apoyo de la Verdad, La Luz del Mundo, or in English that you might know it by the Light of the World Church. So the information we're going to bring to this channel is going to be more about all the information we've obtained through documents. We're not going to bring any of this is not going to be a debate channel.
We're going to keep it short tonight. We're not going to give you guys any of life stories. That will be another live to give you about information about us. And also we're going to focus on why we're speaking on this topic. So the purpose of this live is to introduce ourselves at this moment, to give you information about what's going on, what the court is about. We just want to let you know that we are not influencers or we are not storytellers. We are here, we're people who have decided to speak openly and responsible about what's ready in the public record. This channel is going to be basically to set expectations. We're going to talk about court cases. We're going to talk about legal documents. We're going to talk about public records, and we're going to talk about ongoing developments. What do you have to say about that, Rogelio?
We're going to be bringing legal documents that we've obtained through court systems. They're documents that you can obtain, and we recommend any documents that we present here or any information that we bring here to be verified by each one of the audience members. And all this information is public. We're not We have not illegally obtained none of these documents that we'll be presenting. These documents are public knowledge. It's just not bringing the public this information that we've had been able to get through research. Between our research that we've done, we obtain documents that we believe is necessary to inform the public of what goes on with the case or with the Nason Joaquin case and his mother and his nephew. So we're going to be bringing this information here live on this channel. So stay tuned for that. Any information that we bring here, any document here can be verified. These are actual documents that you can obtain through court or through legal institutes that provide these documents. So we will be bringing a lot of different information. This is not a debate channel. We will not be debating. Anybody that wants to come up and if they have their own opinion, well, they can do their own opinion. We're not here to debate any documents, any information. The documents will be factual and they can be verified through, like I said, courts, through public websites, or even through state and local officials. We will be bringing these documents, and these are factual documents that we'll be presenting as we move forward on this channel. And I want to thank everyone that's here today. Starting tomorrow, we will go more in depth in different topics, different documents we'll be presenting, and we'll be discussing here. And we will be reading and explaining these documents. We will not exaggerate on these documents. And like I said, you can verify these by verifying these by independently, and I recommend you doing that. That's what we will be bringing in this channel. There's an ongoing case with this religious organization. There's a key figures that have been incarcerated, and we will bring that case here. We will bring other documents that we have obtained, legal documents, based on, and you will, as you go along, we'll bring those topics here. And
today we're not here to cover everything. This is simply an introduction and a starting point. So tonight, we're going to give you an exclusive. There's going to be something done that we haven't done before, but I think and I feel that it's necessary. So I am going to do the following. I am going to open my camera for the first time, but it's necessary to open our cams because there will be people that will probably try to say, who's this, who's that? No, we're going to let you know who we are, and we're going to let you who we are now. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Hi guys, this is Leroy Rogelio, for those that know me in the chats. We are here in live with you. We are going to be here giving this factual information. One is bring this information to the public, and we believe that if we're going to do this, we are here to show that the information we're bringing is factual, and if we need to show that this is factual, we need to show who we are, not hiding behind all the avatar of El Carrito Rojo. We are here as a couple. We are Alma Libre and Rogelio. We are a couple. We've been together for 35 years. We will be bringing information that is factual, documents that we seem necessary that we will be presenting. And here we are.
My name is Alma. Alma Libre and Rogelio are a couple. We've been married for about 35 years, and we were members of the church for more than 30 years. After maybe about 10 years after we were in this organization, we decided to join Berea together. And he was working behind cameras. I was working as a photographer, but the ones that would do interviews and stuff like that. We came out of this organization about a little bit before 2019, a few months before the leader was detained. But when we came out of that place, the least I wanted to do is come on camera and do the same thing that I was doing for many years. But I think it's time. We're going to get together. We're going to work together to present you the facts. As we were discussing earlier, that in the organization, everything is lies. Everything is fiction. So tell us a little bit about it, Rogelio. What is this channel about, and how we're going to work together to bring that information to all our viewers?
Once again, we will bring factual documents to the channel. We will bring information that is going on in life in the court case that's presently going on in New York. Any other information that we deem necessary to bring here to the channel, we will bring it. So thank you for all being here. Something that we are going to be presenting as some documents are basically as what we are going to basically as follows. So this is my first time. I'm always been behind the camera. I've never been in front of a camera, or I've never been in the studio. But this time, we deemed that it was necessary for us to do this channel to bring this information. And once again, hopefully this information is very informational to the audience. We will be here. I'll be mostly speaking English. Alma will be helping me with the Spanish. My Spanish not as good as hers, as we can tell, but we have an audience that's been asking us to do this. We have a youth audience, friends that have asked us, why don't anyone does these English speaking channel, or at least does more like 90, because there's a lot of youth that has questions, particularly my kids. Our kids don't come to the channels because they don't speak Spanish. Unfortunately, they do not speak Spanish, but that's not the point here. The point is that they come to us, they get the information from us, and they walk away. They say, okay, but they're not in the channels. They're not in the podcasts that are out there. And then we've had personal friends of ours that have sons, daughters, and they reached out and say, hey, my daughter has information, wants to know about this. My son wants to know about that. We give them the information. But like I said, they basically speak English, so they come to us and we tell them. And so now we've decided to actually have a channel where they can come get that information. And once again, this information will be presenting our factual documents. And once again, I recommend that anyone out there that is going to be following the channel, I recommend and will be recommending that you do your own investigation. These documents will be public. They're not going to be documents that we altered or we presented so that we can have our own narrative. Instead, these documents are going to be documents straight from the source to the audience. And that's what we'll be doing here. Moving forward, we will bring these documents, and that's basically what the channel is going to be about. So we don't want to make this long today. And basically, we just wanted to open up the channel tonight. We will be explaining these documents, the information that we've obtained. And once again, these are factual documents. And once again, I'll probably repeat it like many times because they always come to me and ask me, where did you get these documents? How did you get these documents? How these legal documents were? And these documents, there's websites, there's government agencies that have these documents. All you have to do is fill out a forward request, and they will send you this information. And we will bring more information based on as these forward requests come to, and they give us this information. We will bring it here on the channel, and we've decided that this was the time to do it.
So basically, what is coming next in this channel, we're going to break down documents more deeply. Not only we're going to show the document, but we're also going to explain to you what exactly, through our knowledge. Of course, I want to have it clear. We're not lawyers. We're not lawyers. We don't give legal advice. Exactly. So we're going to explain it to our best of our knowledge. So we're also going to explain legal language in plain language if we can. We're going to try to Google stuff before we come live so you guys can understand, because a lot of those documents have some of that language that is hard to understand. So we're going to try to bring it to English. And also we're going to follow the developments as they happen. We have documents that I was telling Rogelio, people need to understand this document says. For example, one of the documents, when we're going to talk to you about who the organization is, what is going on in the court, who were, like, for example, when the leader was transferred to the New York City from a state prison to a federal prison, there's a document that says exactly what happened. And that document, yes, you might show it, but it's in English. And a lot of people, even in the English-speaking people do not understand what it says because they don't know. Unbelievable that even we that speak English, we don't look for those documents. And that's what you've been seeing Rogelio and other channels trying to explain those documents. But like I said, native language is English, he gets confused sometimes. And I feel so honored to have him here today and through many of the next podcasts or the next live videos, because that's how we're going to be entering. Capinas.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're going to be doing here. We're going to bring a document like this one, that this document is talking about the request of the taxes for the requesting taxes for Nason, for Joram, and for Eva. They want the release of the taxes, and once they have released these tax forms from the IRS, and if those documents are made public, because some documents are not made public, if those documents are made public, we will bring them here on the channel. We will bring them here on the channel, and we will explain what those documents are stating. So this is just a brief, like the information we'll bring here. Documents like this one here, we have requested for the taxes, but eventually we'll get the hang of loading documents, loading videos. The information they gave us, they make it look so simple and easy, but once you're here like we are live, things are not working like they should. But I'm trying to have her to reload that document, and she seems like she can't load it.
I have it here, but I just don't get to, it says add to stage. There you go. But it's not. No, this is our intro. By the way, guys, let us know if you like our intro. It was pretty cool. We worked on it for what, 1 day?
Yes. Anyway, so we'll get this right. Thank you for being here today. We'll find a way.
Promise we'll get better. We want to thank everybody who's here today, and we would like to invite you guys to subscribe, share it if you need. As long as you subscribe and like it, that will be enough for us. We would like to get to all those people, and if you know somebody who speaks only English and you want them to know what's going on, trust us, we're going to be giving them a lot of information that they don't know up to this point, and they will find out through us. And I would like to invite you guys to watch future lives. By the way, tomorrow we have a live at 10 p.m. and we're going to be bringing information about, tomorrow's topic is about the jail.
The incarceration of
Nason,
and where he's at.
Where exactly is he at?
And we'll bring that information here. We will bring some videos. If we can load them, hopefully they work tomorrow. Hopefully all this, we can get it all squared out. But eventually, like I say, we will make this work. So thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing us to come into your homes, into your workplaces. And whenever you hear this podcast and moving on forward, this is us, Rogelio and Alma. And we are a couple.
Make sure you find that out.
Thank you.
Guys, if you are looking for information based on facts, not a fiction, this is our space. And we're going to conclude with one of our, I don't know, we should put the introduction again.
You want to throw it in there?
I'm going to play for you just for a little bit. I would like for you to see it and tell us, think about our intro made by Alma and Rogelio. Here it is. See if I can play it now.
Mic is on, lights are ready, no disguises, no confetti. This is truth, no superstition. We don't sell stories, we bring facts, not fiction. Open ears, open mind, what you'll hear is real this time. We are out. Truth on the table, no condition. We are out. Presenting facts, not fiction. We are out. No fear, no manipulation. We are out. This is information. Facts, not fiction. No myths. No myths. No superstition. Yeah. Real voices, real information. We are facts, not fiction.